Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the showcase. Round of applause. By the looks of the crowd tonight, Daniel is here, so that's cool. Very good.
Yeah, he is.
Is there only one person here for Daniel? Come on, cheer for Daniel. That's what I thought. He's a heavy hitter. Okay, so quick message from me, Matt. I'm the owner here, and I wanted to give you guys an idea of what tonight is all about. So, first of all, for everyone who's a student, I want you to understand that you have an evaluation to do after today. This is your showcase. When we think of showcase here, audience, a showcase for us is less of a show, like we're trying to show off to you and trying to put up something, even though it's going to be funny and it's going to be great and we're going to have fun. The point of this is growth. So the point of this is to showcase for ourselves as a timestamp, where am I right now in my journey? And on the homepage of our website, it says, master your life through the craft of acting. And there's something interesting that happens in this particular quarter, this particular month, is we throw energies together, we have them write together for a second, and you fall into different categories, you fall into, do I fall into this part of the group or this part of the group, and sometimes people get along, sometimes they don't, and that even teaches you something about you and where you could grow. So, you're going to take your evaluation. Your job is to evaluate you, to see in your mind, like, where am I right now? If I evaluate myself, where am I? And then if you've been following, you get to compare that to the last time you went through this section. So I had this great realization recently, and this will be a quick story, but I found this analogy for our program, and it finally hit me, because I was having a hard time really putting my finger on exactly what we do here. So my son started playing basketball, and I was his coach in this sort of fun league, and we went to the championship. We won, actually, the championship.
Yeah, come on! Woo!
Brand new, first time he ever was on a team, and we won. We got the trophy. He wasn't a good basketball player, but we won that league, right? And so it ended, and we were looking for something to do. So we decide, there's this thing at our church. We'll just start going there. It's on Sundays. We'll just do that. So I take him down there. Turns out it just happened to be at the church, but this was club ball. And club ball is different, and I didn't know what I was signing up for. I signed him up. Next thing you know, we're doing multiple practices a week. We got all these games, and it's like, ooh, this is a lot, But we stuck to it. He really enjoys it, and so it's been a little time-consuming, but super fun. But during the practices, I noticed they mix together kids who it's their very first time with kids who have been there for years. Everybody gets thrown in the same pond, and you're taught to swim from there. Because here's what happens. The kid who's the best gets yelled at, just reamed, because they got to push him. And his job is to lead. His job is to set up the kid that's brand new. His job is to communicate, to talk, right? And the new kid is going to get just like the most love they've ever gotten in the whole world just for shooting the ball. And it all comes together, and you're watching this happen, and it's mastery level training, just like we do, where it's like, start, stop, pull, start, stop. No, go back, stop doing that. And then they have games, and the games, there is no trophy. There is no end, there is no season. It's just ongoing games, and the game is a part of the process, just like Showcase. It's a part of the process. So I tell you this to tell you that 6 months later, my son finally went back and played with the kids that we played with 6 months ago, that I coached. And he was so much better that those kids didn't want to play with him. They're like, it's not fun. Let's play football instead. And so, to me, it was like watching grass grow until I saw the comparison. And I'm like, oh, this makes perfect sense. We are the club ball of acting. Like, that's what we are. We're working on mastery level concepts, on repetition, on purpose, because that's what Michael Jordan does. Michael Jordan focuses on the fundamentals over and over and over, and that's how you become great. And it helps you not to be in levels. It helps you to be mixed together with different skill levels as you grow and develop your personal leadership skills, your personal communication skills. Like for any seasoned actors out there, you'll notice that you step onto a set, you don't get to pick who you're on set with. You might have a guy that's like brand new, but he looks good in a t-shirt. And it's your job to raise up the skill level of the room. And if you can do that, you book more jobs. That's how it works. So that's our philosophy here. And I just wanted to thank you all for being here. It's going to be an amazing showcase. Thank you, audience, for supporting. Round of applause for them. So I love you guys. That's our philosophy. Please, 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 for your best interest, do sign up for your one-on-one. You got to do the evaluation. You got to watch your game tape. And then you got to be real. You got to be honest with you. Where are you at? We talk about that. This is where I am. This is where I was. And here's where I want to see myself go. And then by the time we get back to this quarter, for those of you who are new, you get a chance to look back on this showcase a year from now and go, oh, I've really grown a ton since then. This is awesome. Okay. Mr. Brian Sweeney, your turn, buddy.
Yeah, all right. I want to talk about what this is. We're going to get right into it, but before we do, jumping right off of that, since we had the time tonight, I want to acknowledge those who have decided to continue to put in the work and where they're at. So, Alex, would you stand up real quick? Alex has been with Deering and continues to work for over 4 years. Give him a round of applause. Yeah, I love it. Daniel Williams and Angela, stand up. You have over 2 years of Deering credit. Thank you for putting in the work. Let's go. Come on. Alexia Paul, stand up. You've got over 1 year of putting in the work. Let's get a round of applause. Come on. Yeah, all right. Love it. And I love that applause. I love that energy. We're going to need that to get us going for tonight. So, audience, let's do a practice. A scene just goes up, and we give them a huge round of applause. Let's hear what that sounds like. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so we're going to get set. The first thing we're going to do is monologue. So what I need Tyler to go ahead and go to the center spot so that we can get him for his monologue. And Tyler does all of our tech, so let's give it up for Tyler for all the tech work he does. I love that. Paul, I need you on deck. You'll be our first monologue to go up after Paul, and then after Tyler, and then we're going to cycle through our monologue. So this is what we did in November. Everything was centered in comedy. November we did all comedy monologues. Here was the purpose for you as an audience, so you can know. We set the tone so that they would do something that was written to already be funny by a writer to understand comedy a little better. And then the following 2 months, everything we did was written. They wrote it. The stand-ups, they wrote. The sketches, they wrote. And first we foundationally started with somebody else's great writing in comedy to get us going. So we got Tyler going up with his monologue. We got Paul on deck. And then so we know the next person will be Garrett going over. So you get ready to do that right away. And then I'll call out the on decks. We'll applause after each person. So Tyler's going to kind of get zoned in on his spot. And then we'll give him a round of applause. Are you entering? Mm-hmm. Okay, we're good. Okay, our first performer in the monologue section, you can come to me right after this, is going to be, yeah, you're right over here. Tyler, let's give him a round of applause. All right.
Wow, this is so unexpected. I didn't even have a speech prepared, but I would like to say this. Tardiness is not something you can do all on your own. Many, many people contributed to my tardiness. First, I'd like to thank my parents for never giving me a ride to school, and the LA City bus driver for taking a chance on an unknown kid. And last but not least, the wonderful crew at McDonald's for spending hours each morning making those Egg McMuffins, without which I might never be tardy. Thank you, and have a blessed day.
After Garrett, we're gonna have let's see, Daniel Williams.
I'm blinking.
Oh, you want to come back? If you have time, you can go at the end.
I'm blinking. Can I just look?
Come on down. Or you can pull it up with you. I mean,
I just,
here, come down. If you feel good at the end, you can come back up with it because you're just doing your masterclass one. Right? Okay, we can cycle through. I'll give you a sec to kind of connect in, so don't feel rushed on it, Garrett. Take your time to do your picturing, and when you're ready, go ahead and give me a head nod, okay? Let's give Garrett a round of applause, everybody.
She's good. I mean, I believe that she was a virgin, and it hurts to be lied to like that. It's a horrible feeling to feel that way, but I, was looking to take advantage of something too. So could I really feel that bad? It's not like I was who I was, you know what I'm saying? So fair play. And let's be honest with each other here, okay? Let's put all the cards on the table. She's fit for a straitjacket. This brought us freak 3 ways towards the weekend, and you want to know what? I dig it. It turns me on. Yeah, turns me on. Because you want to know what the kicker is? Maybe I'm a little freaking crazy. That's right. Maybe Jeremy's a little nuts, and there's something about me that I'm a little cuckoo. I know it's a surprise. I know it's not on the surface. I had a little imaginary friend when I was a kid. His name was... That's right. His name was Shiloh. We used to play checkers with each other every day, and bless his heart, Shiloh would always let me win. And that ain't normal. There's something odd in that. But maybe that's what it takes to make you feel connected to someone. I don't know. But I know, when that redhead starts getting a little kooky, there's something about me that feels alive inside. Digging talking with you. I think you're a really enlightened cat, and I like that about you. You're a special, special man. Come on. Come in for the real thing. Come on. Come on. I love you. You're a sweet man. See.
After Daniel's gonna be Daniel. You want to get on deck, and then. Round of applause. Woo!
He fired me. The little bastard fired me 3 nights before the opening. Fired by a 19-year-old producer from the University of Phoenix 3 nights before the opening. He stood there with a little smile on his stupid toddler face and said, "Sorry, Jimmy, it's just not gonna work out." 3 nights before the opening. My name's in the Sunday Times ad. I've got 19 relatives from Paterson, New Jersey coming to the opening. 6 of them already sent me congratulatory texts. My Aunt Linda sent me a candygram. I already ate the candy. I said to that diaper wetter, "You're not happy. I'll do it any way you want. Faster, slower, louder. I'll wear a dress. I'll shave my head. I will relieve myself on stage in front of my own family. I'm an actor. Give me a chance to act." Turned his back on me and called his mom for a ride home. Do you know who they gave my part to? The understudy. He's not even a full-time actor. He drives a cab in the day. A Puerto Rican cab driver. I don't even think he speaks English. What am I going to tell my family? My sister's taking my 12-year-old niece. It's her first time in the theater. Never seen me on stage. She's going to think she has a Puerto Rican uncle. That's it. Team.
Let's give him a round of applause.
You want to talk about stress? You want to talk about stress? Okay? I've stumbled onto a major company conspiracy, Mac. How about that for stress? You know, this company, Mac, this mailroom is being bled like a stuck pig, Mac, and I got a paper trail to prove it. Now check this out. Take a look at this. That right there is the mail. Now let's talk about the mail. Can we talk about the mail, Mac, please? I've been dying to talk about mail with you all day today, okay? All right. Pepe Sylvia, okay? This name keeps coming up over and over again. Every day, Pepe's mail's getting sent back to me. Pepe Sylvia, Pepe Sylvia. I look at, well, this whole box is Pepe Sylvia. So I said to myself, I gotta find this guy. I gotta go up to his office. I gotta put his mail in his hands, or else he's never gonna get it. It's gonna keep him coming back down to me. So I go up to his office, and what do I find out? What do I find out? There is no Pepe Sylvia. The man does not exist, okay? So I decide, oh man, buddy, I gotta dig a little deeper now. There's no Pepe Sylvia. You gotta be kidding me. I got boxes full of Pepe. Alright, so I start marching my way down to Carol over in HR. And I knock on the door and I say, Carol! Carol, I gotta talk to you about Pepe. And I open the door and what do I find? There's not a single desk in that office. There is no Carol in HR. Mac, half of the employees in this building have been made up. This office is a ghost town. What do you mean all these people exist? What do you mean they've been asking for the mail on a daily basis? All right, calm down, just calm down. Because you know what's not going to happen? We're not going to get fired. Because we've already been fired. Yep, we lost our jobs. About 3 days ago, a couple of pink slips came in the mail. One for you and one for me. So what did I do? I mailed them halfway to Siberia. Just calm down, Mac. Okay, all right. Barney, just give this guy a cigarette, will you? He's freaking out. Barney, he's the guy that took me out to Pepe Sylvia. You don't see Oh my, where did he go? I think I'm losing my mind, Mac.
Scene! Yeah, you ready? Give him a round of applause. All right, Paul.
It don't matter. No corned beef or cabbage cooking where I come from either. Come from an orphanage. An orphanage. No Irish top in the morning mother there either. Just a big German. Wore a chef's hat and a filthy, dirty apron. Germans slept right in the kitchen. Orphans, always hungry. Orphans love to come down in the middle of the night, raid the refrigerator. Germans slept there one eye open. Break your back if he caught you. Break every bone in your body. Took a liking to me, though. Filled my plate with meat and potatoes. Lucky for me, orphans always coughing up blood. Orphans always dropping dead all the time. Thank God for them big heaping plates of meat and potatoes. Thank God for that bloody German. That's it.
Yeah, all right. So, we're going to wrap up here the monologue section with Tori's, but I let Paul inject his in. He's in the master class, as is Garrett. And this weekend we do have that. That's the highest level of training here, where new scenes go up every hour. And you guys can come and audit that this weekend if you're interested. It's a really, really cool experience. So I want to show a small clip of a piece from that. And it's going to be really great. So if you're interested in that, see me afterwards. Tori's going to be, you're entering in, Tori? Or are you grabbing your props? She's grabbing your props because this monologue has some props invaded. And for actors, that means right after this, we're going to be moving to stand-up. Okay? So maybe a few people would be able to help with cleaning up Tori's props afterwards so we can get right to stand-up. Because there's going to be a little bit of a cleanup afterwards. And so just wanted to let actors know, maybe a couple people in the front row, quick cleanup so we can get right to stand-up. And then, and then as soon as it's clean, we'll get the stand-up section started. And if you first, you know who you are, but I'll remind you of when we get back. Okay? Tori, let us know when you're ready, and we'll give you a big round of applause to lock it in.
Do you want it in front of you? What do you think?
What's that?
In front of me? No, I think here's fine.
Can you, say it nice and loud? So,
Should I put it in front of me, or?
to, grab, are you going to grab it and then, deal with it forward?
Yeah,
To the people,
I'll
so
do
that's
this
how we
one.
do it. Yeah,
Okay.
that's great.
Hair back a little bit.
Love it. The dress is so pretty.
Thank you. All right.
Okay, let's give Tori a big round of applause.
I told you she wanted to go to Paris. I told you about Paris. I told you about all of this. What? You're going to Paris with Helen now? What are you going to do? Ride your bikes with your little berets and a baguette in the front basket of your bike? How romantic. Honestly, what woman gives another woman a trip to Paris, right? Lesbian. Oh, please, we were all thinking it. Yes, we were. Lillian, this isn't the you that I know. The you that I know would have walked in here, rolled your eyes, thought this was completely ridiculous and over the top. I mean, look at this shower. Look at this freaking cookie. You tell me that you think these women are gonna eat this cookie? You know what? I didn't even get a taste of this cookie yet. This stupid freaking cookie. Mmm. Delicious! Is this what you want, Lillian? Is this what you want? Maybe I should dip it in the chocolate like this. Is this what you want? Nothing says friendship like 1,000 gallons of unsanitized chocolate. You know what? I'm happy for you, Lillian. I'm happy for both of you. I wish you the best, and I will never speak to you again. Soon.
As messy as I thought it was gonna get. Okay, it's kind of
You got like a paper towel maybe?
and can somebody, Alex, you want to grab us a couple paper towels? Oh, never mind, Richard already did it. Stop that. He's that quick.
Those dry paper towels?
Yeah.
We'll grab one. All right.
Oh, love it. You're already on deck. She's already ready. Man, this is going to be a real quick transition. I love it. Everybody having a good time? Yeah? I love, Daniel, that your adorable baby was like there for your performance. He's like, hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here.
It's his first memory.
First memory, that's
Yeah.
it. That's it. It's you on stage. I love that.
Yeah. May want to dry that off.
As long as it's off, it doesn't have to be clean. That's what the bag
Well, it
mop
was
before.
wet, you know.
Oh, that's what I mean. Like once it's, I just mean they don't have to clean it after.
Oh yeah.
Actually, fast. So I did mention this, but I'm gonna say this real quick, and you guys can keep talking, no big deal. It's like a side thing while they clean up. All these stand-up performances you're gonna see, they wrote. So they went through, and our system is on week 1, they come in, and we have everybody figure out what's unique about them. What things in their life, what life stage are they in, right, that they could talk about, because a lot of stand-up is talking. So they come in, they figure that out, they vote as a team, what's the most interesting thing, and then we help them do the writing for 2 weeks. And they have just 2 weeks of writing and performing it to get it to where it's going to be. So everything you see tonight was literally created from the mind on week 1, and by week 3 they had what they have, and then making small adjustments to get ready for doing it tonight. So it's really, really cool, like the way that happens versus a lot of stand-up programs. And my favorite part is we don't tell anybody it's happening. So other than those online continuous people, we get a lot of people who would never have stepped stage on stand-up ever. And they come up with some of the coolest stuff. Like our closer, who did so good with her monologue tonight, Tori, Hers comes so much from her life experience of being a mom. It's going to be so fun to see, and it's somebody who probably wouldn't have put it together and gone to a stand-up stage, but gets to do it tonight, and we get to see something really cool. So it's going to be really exciting, this next section. We all set with everything? Cool. Okay, so our first stand-up comedian is going to be Angela, and then we'll be going through each person and moving to our sketches next. So let's give a big round of applause for Angela.
Thank you. It looks like we had to clean up on aisle 5 right here in front of me, am I right? Alright, so how's everyone's night going? Well?
Yeah.
Woohoo! So, yeah. Honestly, there's those kids, there's different groups. So, like, you got the jocks, you got the nerds, you got the weird kids. I was that one kid that just, like, you know, kind of hung out with the dog at the party. Not in a weird way. But yeah, I always made friends with people's parents, and I never really figured out why that was, but, little test when I was 12 said I had like a 128 IQ, so I guess, I don't know if that played in maturity at all, but always got along with older people. Volunteered a lot of time over at the nursing home, you know. It was great, you know. I'm sitting there 12 years old with the emotional maturity of someone at 35. So by the time I hit 19, I said, oh my God, I'm going through my midlife crisis. But for me, it was an early life crisis. So I sat there and I thought to myself, well, I don't have enough money to buy a sports car. And I don't have enough emotional baggage to go through a divorce and move to Hawaii. So what next move should I do? And I decided I was going to become a cardiologist. I'm just kidding. Cybersecurity. Just kidding again. I studied 2 majors in engineering, and that was a lot of fun. Electrical and hardware and software engineering. So build it and yeah, kind of program it. Just the whole shebang, you know, like just cut out the middleman, you know, plop, there it is. Bunch of wires and stuff. Turn it on. Beep, bop, boop. Fantastic. Anyways, I've done a couple internships with NASA and stuff. You know, I built like a payload for them and stuff this fall, and that was fun.
Yeah.
But, you know, something about that HDMI cable on the TV, you know, my dad he can't get over that stuff. It drives him crazy. It's like, no, this magical cord with 7 pins. Screw your work with the accelerometer and the GPIO pins. You can't do that. I don't know how. This is black magic. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, sure. I don't know how the TV works. I wouldn't know how to change a couple quick plugs. You know, it's not like I studied rocket science or anything. So, you know, for Christ's sake, it's so confusing. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, everyone's like, oh, you're such an innocent kid, you're so sweet. But meanwhile, I'm listening to Karen over here going through whatever nonsense with work and complaining that she's got to pay child support for Jimmy over here. And, you know, that's always fun, that dichotomy of, can you really handle this situation? And I'm like, well, I handled it last night, so what's it going through this again, you know? You know, just taking on a different level of maturity, different branch. You know, I think my time is coming to a close, so I better wrap this up. So, sometimes I stare at the ceiling and ask myself weird questions, you know, like, how do we solve renewable energy? You know, how can we actually get a president that understands people in the United States, you know, and how they feel, and doesn't sound like a jerk about it? Cannibals, are they full of themselves or are they full of other people? Anyways, that's my time. Thank you.
All right, I'll ask for another time. How's everyone doing tonight?
Yeah!
I'm John, and if you couldn't tell by now, I'm a ginger. It's pretty cool, right? Where are my gingers at in here? Any gingers? Oh,
Hey!
okay, all right, there's a lot of you guys here. Okay, so, being a ginger, though you guys can relate, being a ginger is kind of weird because it's usually the first thing that people notice about you. It's like, okay, you know, that's cool, that's fine, you know, it's rare. But after a while, it gets kind of old. So to change things up, you know, to offset this, I tried growing a beard. You can kind of see it. To my surprise, I'm like a double ginger now. Do not ask me if I'm a triple ginger. Anyways, so actually, funnily enough, my oldest sister and my younger brother are both ginger, so it was never really that special for me in the house because it's like everyone in this house is a ginger. So yeah, in the house it wasn't that special. But with my friends, no, there are also 2 other gingers, so not very special there either. So while I wasn't the only ginger in my friend group, I was the only Catholic. And any Catholics out here? Yeah, thanks Mom and Dad, thank you. Yes, okay. There's more gingers than Catholics. Okay, that's a weird room. So, since I was the only Catholic in my friend group, I don't know why, I thought it was funny at pool parties to threaten people with baptism in the waters. I don't know why I thought it was funny, but I just thought it was funny. But that's obviously a pretty bad thing to do. That's terrible. Why would you do that? So usually I just did it kind of quietly and didn't mention it ever again. Yeah. So luckily, a lot of people are going to heaven because of me, which is, you know, a lot of souls being saved, which is ironic because gingers do not have souls. And that is my time, so thank you for listening to my terrible jokes.
Nervous. Gonna get loud. Am I too loud? We're good? You know, being single sucks. It's not fun. So all you couples, I kind of hate you. No, nothing personal, but just prefer not to be around you too much. But you know, it's like, I can't keep taking my mom places, you know? I can't keep doing it. I can't take her out to eat, because you know what she does? She makes me feel bad for any leftover food I leave out. So like, let's say I'm eating like something with beans in it, and there's like a little bit of beans or something or whatever, and then she'll be like, oh, look at the poor bean. Waited all its life to be sprouted, to be packaged, to be put into the store, put into your fridge, put on the stove, and cooked onto your plate, and now it just sits there. How sad. Like, Mom, can we please just have a nice time? Can we not do this right now? Please, there's people watching. I can't take her out to movies either. She's always asking questions that will be answered later in the film. Like, we'll be watching like Star Wars or something, and she'll be like, why is he doing that? What? That doesn't make sense. Why is he doing? Just watch the movie. What did he say? I didn't hear him. Well, just, okay, he said this, okay? Like, oh, okay. Well, why did he say that? You'll find out later. Who's that character? We don't know yet. Why are they doing that? We'll find out. Watch the movie. That's it for me. Thank you.
All right. Paul, you can come on out, buddy. Come on out. Come on out, Paul. I'll just open the door. You can hear me for sure. Grab your set, buddies. All right, so our next stand-up comedian is not the last one, but is performing in the form of a little bit of a character. So he wrote it and went through it. Yeah, give it up for Paul. Give it up for Paul. Yeah. So Paul's character is in fact a little drunk, but Paul isn't. Just so we know, this is a character he's playing. He wrote this out, did a lot of work on it, so we're excited to see it. And so yeah, why don't you grab your props, and I'll pass the mic and we'll get started. Give it up for Paul. Come on.
Hi, hey, everybody. Okay, yeah, so has anybody seen the news lately? Oh, okay, well, I mean, I haven't, I was just wondering if anybody did. Never mind, it's whatever, who cares. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit tired. Please excuse my current condition. It's just, it's a sleep thing. Like, last night, I turned my mic off. Apparently, these things happen. Hello. So, I only slept 2 hours last night. Sure. I slept 6 more immediately after that. But still, I'm feeling kind of tired. Okay, big deal. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, listen. I'll tell you. Fine. You wanna know? You wanna know what really is going on? I'll tell you. My wife, she left. Okay. Yeah, it's hard. But that's not why I'm upset. I'm upset because she came back. Okay, great. So, but Chevin with you. No, shh. Don't tell her I'm here. I'm supposed to be at the grocery store. Okay, which I did do, by the way. I went to the grocery store. But, so I go to the grocery store. It's not my fault that they put the booze in the same aisle as the bread, okay? Sure. What are you gonna say? I know what you're gonna say. No, Paul. This is on the opposite side of the bread. Okay, fine. You got a point there. So I asked the guy at the store, and I say, I'm looking for one of those long pieces of bread. And then so he says, oh, I think what you're looking for is a baguette. And I said, look, pal, listen to me. I don't know what you've heard, but I only like girls, okay? Look. There it is, you guys. Hey, listen, so anyway, I gotta go before she realizes I've been gone for so long. Thank you very much.
A lot of work went into that. I love it. So Matt's battery's already good? Dang, he's fast.
Do we have another stand-up?
Yeah, Tori's coming up. She'll be closing us in stand-up. As soon as Tori finishes, yeah, we give her applause. As soon as Tori wraps up, we'll be moving to our sketch comedy portion. So, yeah, just wanted to follow that.
Hello.
Hi, Tori.
Hi. I'm Tori, and I'm a mom. Oh, no.
Yeah, there. One person likes mom.
I'm not just any mom, though. I'm a cool millennial mom. So that means there's like a lot of gentle parenting going on in my home. We're doing lots of validating and safe emotional spaces. Like when I tell you guys my kids could literally tell me that they murdered someone, I would be like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for listening. Hands are not for hurting. No matter what. Go play. Bye. Yeah. But my kids are super high energy, as most kids are. So they're in a lot of activities. Some kids do soccer, swimming. My 5-year-old is in a ninja class. Yes, a ninja class. Think like Beverly Hills Ninja, 3 Ninjas, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle type stuff. And he is like super into it. He woke me up the other morning, and I already know what you're thinking. You were asleep? I was. And for a brief moment, I got to know what it was like to be a dad. So when he woke me up, I looked at him, and there he was, standing over me with a ninja scarf tied around his head, spinning a bow staff over his head, the bow staff that his cool millennial mom bought him, and completely naked. He looked at me and said, Mom, is this cool? Or is this dangerous? And honestly, you guys, I didn't know. I couldn't decide. And before I could decide, he parkoured his little naked body right out of my room. And I thought, you know what? It's cool. And that ninja class is really paying off. I have a 7-year-old who's equally crazy, but a little different, right? Like he's 7. He's mature. He's learning a lot in school. We got science, we've got math, we've got vocabulary. He came home one day with a new vocabulary word that he learned on the playground from his friends. It starts with a B. And he looked at me and he said, "Mom, what's B mean?" And I looked in his eyes, and because I'm a cool millennial mom, I told him. And not the female dog version. And he looked at me and he said, "Oh, you can be a bee sometimes." And I said, "Thank you for your honesty." And I parkoured right out of there. Thank you very much.
All right, let's get that TSA sketch set up.
Yeah, don't breathe.
Good. I yelled in that really loud. Didn't mean to. Sorry, guys. All right.
Ryan, sit up. You're on camera. Tell us something we need to know that you can save us time later. Did you want to tell us later about it?
Love it. Love it. Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean?
To everybody, the actors and stuff
Yeah,
too?
the actors. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll remind everybody just again that when it comes to these showcases, what Matt said about the timestamp. So everybody's going to get their evals. They're already in their portals. Something we do really cool here at Deering is all the students who come in have an actor portal. So in that portal, they can see like all their stuff. And one of the biggest things we do is every week they get to see their videos. So they get to track them, much like against a sports player would watch back their video and see their moves. We ask the actors to do the same. And so for tonight's, they're going to go through and they're going to evaluate exactly how they felt. And each time they do that, they build timestamps. It's like we can look back. And I just looked back at a few actors last night, even looking at a lot of them did the same stuff last year. And they just got to see all this growth and how they were able to redo it in a whole new way. Well, this new group with the sketches, also, everybody spent all this time doing all this writing and doing all this stuff and bringing it in. And even today, these actors showed up about an hour early to just run their stuff again and go through it. And the second group you're going to see today, that group literally had made final changes on Friday, and they're all reworking them and refixing things and putting it up and asking Matt. And so this is such a cool collaboration thing, which is something within our program. There are special little months where everybody gets to collaborate in the writing and creating process, which we saw with the stand-up. And a lot of times as actors, you're doing something that somebody else wrote or somebody else put together and has been done over and over and over. And stuff like this is so creative. We get to play in that creative muscle. So all that they're going to put up tonight in this second part, the sketch part, is literally all group collaborated, rehearsals, redone, and all done with this 2 weeks, because 3 weeks is performance. So it's going to be really fun just to sort of see all they put together, including all these fun props and all of that stuff that's going to come into it. And then their job is going to be to evaluate, hey, how did all that come together? How did everything go even as we communicated as a group? What could we have done better? And then you get on set and do the stuff you're working in the real life portion. That's what it's like. You know, you don't get to just be on set with all the people who are exactly at the level you're at.
I'm trying to cut.
You trying to cut me? They're still finishing.
Oh, they are? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought they were
Yeah.
wrapped.
Oh, I would have rapped if they were rapped.
Are you guys
Birds are
ready
still
yet?
moving, things are still going.
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay. Close that back curtain if you would.
Now you can cut me. Trying to cut me off of the mic. I can project, okay?
I know. Dang it.
Yeah.
Dang it.
I know, that's why I turned
That's
it down.
22 years of lessons there. You alright, Tyler?
All right.
We're for a ride.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Okay. It's TSA what? What's the title?
TSA cashier.
That's right. So this first sketch is called TSA Cashier. Let's get a round of applause. Woo!
All right. Standard security precautions. Produce in the front, shoes in the back. And this time, no back talk.
Passports and payments, man.
passport. I'm not going to Greece. I just want some yogurt.
You look really nice today. Is that a new badge?
No,
Is that a new haircut?
no, Bethany.
Oh. Okay. Belt? New belt? You're doing a really good job getting my payment. Thank you so much.
Whose banana is this?
Ooh.
It's mine. What? What's wrong with my banana?
Ugh.
This is what's wrong.
Those look exactly the same.
Man, we're gonna need you to calm down.
What are you even looking for?
Terrorism.
In the fruit aisle?
Hey man, you got some good produce. You want a coupon?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really use that.
Nah. Don't worry. First one's on me. They always come back. Hey, I'm pre-check. Do I gotta wait in this line?
Nah, you can go ahead, man. You good?
Got time. About to miss my flight. Peace, brother.
Peace, man.
Why does he get to cut the line?
Pre-check.
Pre-check? This is a grocery store.
Yeah, but ever since the 7-Eleven incident, this is how things are handled now.
Oh, right. The convenience store.
No, July 11th. That was a spill.
There was whipped cream everywhere. Lives were changed.
Never forget.
That can't be real.
Good luck with that one. Bye.
Next.
Next!
What's this?
Coupon.
Okay. This coupon is expired.
No, just got it today.
Well, then this coupon's been tampered with.
No, I got it from that guy.
All right, sir, calm down. We're gonna have to do a secondary search. We're gonna need backup on register 7 pronto.
This is outrageous. I want to talk to a manager.
I thought you'd never ask. Alright, I'm gonna check. What is this? A gift card too.
That guy, he gave it. No, that guy. That guy.
Keep it moving. Have you learned nothing?
I'm going. Relax.
Sick.
All right, we're gonna have to search your bag.
What? You can't search my bag. I have it. Hey! That's not mine.
That's what they all say.
You think I'm gonna eat all that mayo? This store isn't real.
Next.
Next! That's
Good
it.
scene.
We're gonna get set for our next sketch. Go ahead and get your chairs up. Go ahead and set up your chairs. Be a quick setup.
Back to the same spot.
Hey Brian, how about you tell us a quick story about how you masterclass?
Absolutely. I can tell stories about anything. So.
I turned up your mic.
Oh, wow, that's nice of you. Then I don't have to project. Then it just, only, see, that's the joke. He's messing with me. Really, is it? I mean, I'm like, it's gotta be on. That's good stuff. All of that was part of the bit. I'm just kidding. Okay, very good, very good. Yes, so this weekend is our masterclass. What that is the highest level of training here. And so you can audit that masterclass per day. And what it is this weekend, it's all through the day. You can drop in on any scene They happen every hour, and they're working through stuff, but it's not to put it up. It's literally for the breakdown, for the correction. So it'd be an awesome time to just sort of see what everything looks like. If you're interested in doing that, the audit fee is $75 per day. However, as he's cutting me off, since you're here, if you want to see me on the way out, you can do it for $15 a day and pop in on any scene, like literally. So let me know if you're interested in seeing what we're really about here. It'd be an awesome opportunity to see that. You can also get a virtual pass for the same thing. So are we really set, or were you just totally messing with me? No, looks like they're right. So this next sketch, what's specifically a Bible study? Bible study to help them understand what it's about.
Prayer request?
Okay, great. This next sketch is called Bible Study Prayer Requests. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Hey, well, guys, just once again, I am so happy that you were able to make it out to this Bible study tonight. And I want to specifically thank Roscoe right here for helping me lead. Thank you, Roscoe.
It's my pleasure. And I know this is a first-time experience for you all, so I am impressed with how open you have been. Now, how these things typically end are with prayer requests. So if there is anything you want to ask God for, now is the time to share that with everyone.
We can really pray for anything, Kyle?
Barbara, nothing is off limits to God. Amen?
Amen.
Well, I'm a little nervous to bring this up, you guys.
This is a safe place, Barbara. Amen?
Amen.
Thank you. Well, I'm having surgery next week.
Oh no, Barbara. Is it serious?
Well, it's pretty invasive.
Barbara, that's a completely valid thing to pray for.
Yeah. Well, it's just, it's a purely elective surgery, you guys, so don't worry. It's going to improve my quality of life aesthetically.
Aesthetically?
Yeah.
You don't mind me asking, what's it for?
Well, actually, it's purely an elective surgery. Yeah, so it's nothing like to be nervous about or anything like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So don't worry. Yeah.
Okay. So, like, I guess just if I could be more specific when I pray.
Okay. Well, this is gonna really help me get some things off my chest. Well, maybe the opposite. But you just lift me up in prayer.
Amen.
No, Scooter. Don't amen that.
Okay, I'm confused.
I'm getting a boob.
Okay, thank you, Barbara. I will write this down. Are there any other prayer requests?
I have one to share.
The floor is yours, Margaret.
It's Margot. I just started reading the Bible for the first time, and I keep coming across really romantic stories, like when David saw Bathsheba in the bath.
Oh yeah, that story's hot.
Okay, Scooter, dude, not appropriate, man. Okay. I don't know if most people would consider that story romantic, but please continue, Margaret.
It's Margot. But the stories of romance in this Bible is making me feel like I have a missing piece in my own life. And I really want to fill that void. Yeah.
One thing Roscoe taught me is you don't need a man to be whole.
Amen.
Amen.
That's right, Timmy. But it's perfectly normal for Margot to want a partner to do life with, and there's nothing wrong to pray for that.
Amen.
Amen.
Aw, thank you. So will everybody please pray that I find a sexy, hot guy who's 30 years younger than me to take care of me with washboard abs and a gorgeous face, you know, the whole shebang. And I would really treat him right.
I just don't really think we should pray for that.
Would you ever consider a man a little closer to you, Ray?
Oh, Scooter, you little flirt.
Okay, Scooter, please, no flirting during prayer requests?
I'm more than 30 years younger than you, Miss Margie.
Okay. That's enough of that. Let's just. I guess my point was just that we should pray for the character of the man.
What?
Yeah. Let's just move on. Let's just move on to another prayer request. One more for the night. We'll call it. One more.
I got one.
Please.
You guys know how I've been praying for, the opportunity, promotion.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get it. Is that Barry Gordon got it? He said.
I hate Barry Gordon.
Scooter, you don't even know Barry Gordon.
I appreciate the sentiment, Scooter. I admit that I've been very upset about the whole situation, but as we all know, when God closes one door, He opens another.
You have a new opportunity?
Amen.
Yeah, it kind of landed on my lap. It's like God's leading me.
Wow, amen, man.
Amen.
I was telling my friend about my situation, and he was telling me about some guy who could really help me out. So I called him up, and he's willing to whack Barry Gordon for 10 grand.
You know, assassinate.
Oh. Amen.
No. Not amen. We do not amen that.
The thing is, I can't swing 10 grand. If we can pray for my finances, and perhaps a donation.
How can I do anything for you, man?
Okay, all right. Please, everyone, don't stop giving Jaime money. Stop giving Jaime money. Okay, we do not condone any kind of whacking.
No. I'll do it for $100.
Okay, Bible study is over. Everyone, leave. We will see you next week.
Goodbye.
I can't wait for next week.
Please drive safe. Thank you. We should probably tell the police that somebody wants to kill Barry Gordon.
Amen.
Sing. Hey, let's clear those chairs real quick. Let's get all the actors back up real fast. And can you guys pull the curtains because we got those step and repeats behind there. We'll just give you a quick class photo to sort of wrap it up, and then I'll get us our announcements and get us out of here. You can take one from back there, kind of like last night.
Is that good?
Yeah, it was great. I loved it. Yeah, I loved it. So I'm just gonna, that way they can focus on you. And then anybody else who wants to take any photos, you can take out your phones down and go and take some photos of the group. So let's all get in so we're in front of the step and repeat instead of like one long thing like we do in class. Like a couple levels, maybe a couple people on the ground, just all in, and we should all be in front of that. Yeah, it should all fit in this window. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Okay, cool. Yep, I'll go on the bottom if you want. You come close too.
I'm going to.
Everybody look up at Matt. It's gonna be Matt's camera.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Can you see everybody?
No, hold on.
Huh?
Good.
Can you see me there?
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
And 3 means like 50 of them, right?
What's that?
Nothing. I was kidding.
And what about it?
I was kidding.
My face let's give you guys a big round of applause. Hold up, just for like a cool little thing for Brian.
Yes, thank you.
Let's give everybody a cool little big huge round of applause.
All right. Okay, great. Anybody step on this is fine.
I painted it black for you, Brian. I painted it black.
I love the black. All right, let's grab our seats real quick. I'll get us out of here with the final wrap up.
Is this on video, Brian, or no?
No, you can cut it. That's great. This is just for these guys.